Hey guys, it's Jason or Stealthy SK, and today I'm going to be bringing a vlog slash gameplay of my builds this league. I just hit 500 subscribers, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just had a buddy fly over from all the way from Georgia over to Vegas, and I put a new tabletop, but it doesn't fit if I open my door, so it's kind of tilted. So I'll be fixing that today. It is 3:59 in the morning. I've been up since 12 and I can't get back to sleep. So first things first is to grab some coffee. We just had a party yesterday. The remnants are still up from my niece. Nothing special, just a bunch of balloons everywhere. A little prop set up, some pizza, and then obviously the coffee. She likes the rug. She was making pancakes, huh? Making pancakes? Oh, look at the rug. Oh my goodness. So I bought a nice piece of plywood, some stain, some sand about a couple years ago. And this is after about a couple years, this is what it's looking like. I'm going to sand it. Hello, mamas. And then I'm gonna restain it and see how it comes out. I'll show you guys after. And this is what it looks like with the first coat of sand. Obviously I haven't wiped it off yet, but you get the idea. I'm gonna go over it one more time and then start the staining process and then polyurethane it for protection. Oh, and that's the second coat done. Time to stain. Once it dries up, it'll look nice and good once I polyurethane it. It is now the next day and this is how it came out. The lighting doesn't show it very well, but it came out pretty damn good for being 2 years old. I'm going to be replacing the one down here because when I went to cut it with a circular saw, obviously the edges got kind of fucked up and I was gonna sand them down, but I realized it's too long, so I had to recut it. So I'm just gonna keep it like this, and then next time my buddy comes over to my room, I'll go ahead and cut it back down for him. Well, I will be working on my desk once my cat stops being so needy. Hi, mamas. How you doing? Pretty kitty. So I have all my cords coming out through a hole in the back of my thing. I just hole sawed it, and it has a power strip inside, but there's not enough room for more cables, so I'm gonna hole saw a bigger one next to it so I can fit them. Just gonna masking tape it to try to avoid chipping like this, but it's particle wood from IKEA, so it's cheap, and you don't see it anyway, so I'll just do my best on it. Well, there's a bunch of wood everywhere, but mission accomplished. So I'm gonna move my computer over to the tool horse so I can put the other desk on. But first I need to nail a couple nails for cable management. So I just took a few framing nails. I put 4 there. 4 should be perfectly fine. It's just gonna hold the cables up to be able to get into those holes into the back of the computer. Well, now it kind of just looks like a trash can, but I'm getting there. It will be set up soon. I need a break. All right, let's see if Miss Clunkster can make it through the rain. First gear, here we go. I mean, she made it. Let's go. So this is a little bit of an awkward timing to start doing the gameplay portion. I'm trying to mix it up with the vlog, just so people that came for the content gets the content. And like I mentioned either in the title or the description, I'm going to be showing off my top 2 favorite builds this league. And the first one probably everyone can guess. It's going to be the Lightning Warp Tornado Shot. This build is just out of this world crazy. I've probably built 8 Tornado Shot builds, and they don't come even close to how fun this build is. Now, I didn't follow Crouching Tuna's guide 1 for 1, mostly because I wanted a Mage Blood, a Progenesis, and a Spine Bow, and to have that you need like exactly a certain amount of attack speed, which I managed to hit. I'll show you all the gears so you can try and hit it yourself. I also had to change some passive skill points in the tree. I'll go and link the POB, but I'll show you my tree anyways. All I had to do was take off a few things to get level 100. I took off every flask effect, so everything that was flask I put projectile speed, and obviously I got the 2 additional projectiles on both the slots. This puts me at exactly 10.09 attack speed, which is pretty much 10.10. In game, you're not going to feel a difference. The reason I went spine bow is because I didn't want to spend too much on the cheaper bow because I knew I was going to upgrade anyways, but I also wasn't going to mirror tier. So I got the fractured attack, 2 additional arrows, and then I got all the things you need, like double damage. And the attack speed, yes, it could be 13, but then it would overcap my attack speed. All I gotta say is hats off to the people who made this build. It is absolutely nuts what you can do. You can clear maps in seconds, which would take you a lot longer in other maps. This is just absolutely insane. The only unfortunate part about this build is not everyone's going to be able to run it because it does lag quite a bit. If you turn down all your settings, you might be able to get it for a lower end computer. For anything lower end than, like, I don't even know, you're just not going to get any effect out of it. Fortunately, this build is probably going to get nerfed to the ground. It's too powerful. It's just way more powerful than any other build for stuff like boss rushing. And that's why I made a second character to kill the bosses after I got all the bosses from doing the map. So I would just run to the end of the map, kill the boss, get the invitations and the maps, and just go run them. I ended up making probably 2 mirrors at the time. They're now 600 each, so 1 mirror. But I made a ton of money doing that. And I'll go ahead and show you that build here in a second. Like I said, I will be leaving the POB in the description, so if you wanted to copy this, you could go ahead. Crouching Tuna has a great video on it. I really recommend you go subscribe to his channel. He knows how to craft, he knows how to make builds, he's a good theory crafter. Yeah, so just give him a check out for me. I'm gonna move on to my next build. I might have footage already recorded for it. If I do, I'm just gonna use that footage. If I don't, I'll make some new footage because it was a little bit outdated. It was before I had Mage Blood and stuff. Now for my second build, I didn't want to go super meta on it. I didn't want to play what everyone else was playing. So I went ahead and I built a Frostblades character, which is non-meta for this league. I went ahead and put on the challenge set. If you guys wanted to see it, this is the full thing, with a little bit of extra effect from my auras and stuff. It looks alright. I think it's a little bit too bulky for me, but I like legacy sets, so I'm definitely going to keep it. Now the idea for this build is I wanted to craft every single piece that was craftable. So that means my claw, that means my ring, that means my shield, my boots, and my gloves, and my armor. And I ended up doing all that and making my goal. I didn't follow any build guides. I took reference from POB, but that's it. I managed to get this build up to, I think, 70k EHP and 80 mil damage, which I'll show you real quick. So a few things to note about this POB is I do have all capped reses except for chaos. You can get capped chaos, it's just going to cost a lot more money, and I was looking into other builds at the time, so I decided to skirt past that. Second thing is I have 100% spell suppress. I have 70k EHP, but that's not even it. We do have life costs since we're going to be using Blood Rage, and even after Blood Rage we only lose 26.1 health a second, but we attack at 12.56 hits a second. Let me give you a demonstration of how fast that is attacking. In maps you'll actually be attacking faster, but this is what it looks like even in Hideout if I do Blood Rage. Okay, so you kind of get the idea, it's actually even faster than that. Now the reason I mention this is because we have life leech on hit for almost 1600 HP. So every time we hit with one of those hits, we get 1600 HP, not including the pierce you get from going through targets. So on like our gloves, we have projectiles pierce an additional target. So now that's going to be times 2, 1600 every second. And it just stacks and stacks and stacks. Pretty much what that means is you are absolutely invincible unless you either run out of mana, you stop attacking, or you get one shot. All this to say, you also have 81 million DPS. So bossing with this character is a breeze. Yes, you can do Ubers with it. On this build, you're able to fit both Whirling Blades and Frostblink. So you're able to go super quick through maps, and you're able to Frostblink past any mob you want. And it also just one-shots literally everything. So this is going to be Drox. He's already phased. And he's dead. I mean, you can't really kill him any faster than that. Essences are the same thing. They just instantly die. Now moving on to the Hunter. He's going to get instantly one shot too. But I'm just going to do it for demonstration purposes. Most mods you can pretty much run with this boss. I mean with this character. So you don't have to worry about mods. The only thing you can't run is the reflects, but that's a lot of characters in this game. But yeah, the 80 million DPS comes in handy for sure. Now I'll do this this boss, one last boss, and we'll go ahead and move on with the vlog. I have more of gameplay with this character on my other video when I crafted it. So if you wanted to see more gameplay, go ahead and head there. If you just came for the gameplay portion and the 2 builds, I appreciate you being here. If you came here from the vlog, I really appreciate it. It's going to help the algorithm for me. My next video will be very, very useful for new to even endgame players, so keep an eye out for that. If you like the video, go and like it. If you think you're going to watch more, go and subscribe. So I actually got one more special thing to do right before I end this. So I got some HeadHunter cards and some currency. So I'm gonna give a few clicks and see if I can get myself a HeadHunter from just crafting. Of course, you gotta go in 820 and post it so people can see it. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in. Divination cards and pray. Oh, down the 1. I'll go buy a couple more. Be right back. Actually kind of cheap this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy them from these guys. It's gonna be 24 for the 2 cards. The doctor, yep. And we go again. Let's say thank you to this guy. Gotta buy more juice as well. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And this will be probably the last gamble I do of the league. I'm going to be completely out. Alright, here we go. 2, 4. I went up 1, so I mean, that's progress. Well, I need more yellow juice. That's what I'm going to go for. If I do get up to 6 cards, I'm just going to buy the HeadHunter. Just because. And then probably double corrupt it. I have like 4 or 5 of them on standard, so. Right, round 7. Here we go. Wow. That is so fucking lucky. Well, I got my HeadHunter. Just gonna have to buy it. Well, that worked out. I'm not really recording this, but I'm running all my Screaming invitations because I no longer need money. So. Well, I got a fucking Nimbus ring, which is fucking insane. Wow. Doing Ubers, that was fast. You're fucking joking. I just got... Oh my... I'm so lucky. It's my second one this league. What is going on? The mic is kind of far, sorry. Got a Forbidden Flesh, only worth 1 div, so that's okay, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the last card, even though it's less efficient for my HeadHunter. Go and grab that. And then we just go back to my hideout. I was gonna, if I just sold the 7 cards, it would have been more than that amount, but I'm too lazy for that. And there you go, there's the HeadHunter. Not great rolls, but it's a HeadHunter, so I'm happy with it. Alright, peace. I'm about to sell my ashes I just got with like insane rolls. That's a lot of money. Probably gonna gambit. Oh. So I'm not really too sure what I recorded last, but now I'm working on some cable management. I got a bunch of Velcro straps, as well as zip ties to try to fix the mess of cables I have down here. This is what it looks like right now, and I'll show you it after. So it's far from perfect, but way, way, way improved. I got everything Velcroed. You won't be able to see any of this mess. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but when you go to sit down, all those extra cables are tucked under now. I need a few more things from the hardware store, and we'll be pretty much complete. So I bought this stuff for my car to clean it out. And it has this little attachment, you can just scrub it out, but why do that when I have a drill with an attachment that will make this much smoother. A whole neighborhood's power has been out all night long. Sun's about to come up at least. Yeah. So it's about 1,000 degrees too windy outside. So I'm gonna be doing this inside. I got a shop vac. I got carpet cleaner, which I'm gonna soak it up with. I got a drill with an attachment to soak up the solution, and we'll see how it works. I'm gonna give it a couple coats because I was handed out in this vehicle and they didn't take good care of it. So I'm gonna let this soak in for a little bit. I already went once over on this one, so we're just gonna wait a bit. Next step is to shampoo my carpets and my everything else. Let's go to shop vac for the extra stuff after. I don't know how long this video has already been, so I'm gonna finish this side of the car and call it there. Just gonna shampoo it all and then be done. Just because the video stretched pretty far, I'm just gonna get a once over of the car before I finish it all and then skip to after. You can see the windows are super dirty. The scratches I don't care about. I don't really care about the exterior at all. This is I mainly care about the interior, so I'm gonna try to get the stains out. Here's the back. And luckily I have a bunch of tools and stuff. We have a pressure washer, we have a vacuum, and let me show you inside real quick. Now I'm hoping these stains come out, but you can see kind of there's a bunch of little random stains I want to get out of this. So I'm gonna try. But yeah, that's Mrs. Clunker for now. After all said and done, here's the back. I think it actually came out very well. It got rid of most of the stains. And the carpets are looking pristine. Just needs to dry a little bit. Last thing I have to do is pressure wash it, and I'm good. She should be good here in a few minutes. Alright, and that's going to be the end of the 500 subscriber special. This is the first time I've ever been committed for over a couple months on something, and I appreciate every view I've gotten so far. I don't make money off this channel. I do it because I enjoy it. So thanks for stopping by. In the background, I'm probably gonna put like a compilation of what the car looked like when I first got it. It was pretty grody, not gonna lie. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Even if you skipped through the video, I appreciate you being here. My next video is going to be a league start video showing you how to get through the league start and make money as fast as possible. So if you're interested in that, go and hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on, and you'll get that video. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.